Okay. Hello, gratitude babes. Today is not a good day. I'm feeling very discouraged today. And instead of coming on here and masking it and telling you that because of this practice, you're not gonna have days like this, it's not real. So I'm not gonna do that. I am feeling massively discouraged today. And so my gratitudes today are going to be just simple things. Like, I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful I woke up today. When I woke up today, my son did give me the most loving hug first thing. Oh, actually, that just made me feel really good thinking about it. uh, yeah, there's still something to be grateful for. But I do want to talk about why I'm feeling discouraged and what's going on internally, and also why I don't think this is a bad thing. So if you've been following for a while, last week I made a video about feeling pushed by the universe, by divine, by God to leave my job. And I've had these 2 weeks off to kind of grapple with that. And I was really excited, and I still am, actually. I still am. But now the 2 weeks are almost up, right? It's Wednesday now. You'll see this tomorrow, Thursday, but it's Wednesday now. And then Monday I'm back at work, and I am giving my notice next week. Like, that has not changed. However, I am becoming increasingly terrified. I didn't say that right. I am becoming increasingly terrified of what's coming next. Not because it's unknown, but because the 3D reality is hitting me like, okay, well, I'm still gonna have bills, and I still have 2 kids I have to take care of, and I don't have a safety net, and I am taking this giant leap of faith. And I'll be real with you, since my launch, I had pre-orders for the journals. Since my launch, I've had only 1 order. So the journals are not selling yet. Not through organic means anyway. So today I launched ads. Again, I don't have a ton of funds to, I'm sharing a lot, but I just want you guys to, I just want to give you a full picture of where I am and how I'm feeling. I don't know if anybody cares, but it's just, I made the decision to share this practice vulnerably and completely. And so this is a part of that. So yeah, I am getting closer and closer to the end of my job. I am very, very certain that I am leaving that job. And if I am questioning anything, it is not that. Because as a matter of fact, since I've been out, I still have contacts with people at work, and it's become even more so clear that I should not be there. Again, not because it's toxic or anything, but it's just very, very clear. I talked about this before, but it's very, very clear that it's not congruent anymore. Okay, so there's that, right? That's the looming storm. Maybe it won't be a storm. I don't know. So much can change next week. So that's hanging over my head, and I didn't necessarily wake up this morning feeling scared, but as I sat down to do this practice, I was like, oh my God, what am I missing? What am I missing? The journals are not selling yet, so it's not a stream of income just yet. So now I am kind of wondering what's happening, and I've been applying for jobs. I think I mentioned that I put up a website. I did not drive ads to it, but I've been sending out the links. I've been sharing the links and stuff, the link. And I was up for 2 sales positions. One of them went cold. The other one I got, but it's all commission, uncapped earning potential, so it's great, but that's gonna take a while to build up, right? So, which again, not a problem. And then a part of me is like, if I'm gonna do sales, I wanna put all that energy into selling my journals. Like, that's where I would want to put all my efforts. So there's that. But either way, I truly do believe that it's all happening for a reason. I know for a fact it's all happening for a reason. I know this is all teaching me something. And I think the biggest thing that I am finding a hard time grappling with is knowing what I am supposed to do, trusting and actually taking those leaps and doing the things, but not seeing the needle move. Not seeing the needle move is a little scary. Actually, it's a lot scary. And I'm not gonna lie and say, it's not all sunshine and rainbows all the time. I am still gonna do my practice because that's what's keeping me up right now. I know for a fact that if I wasn't doing this practice, I would be spiraling. I would be spiraling. Not only would I be spiraling, I wouldn't be leaving my job, which means I wouldn't be growing. I'd be stuck in an income bubble, because growth there, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I know it's time to go. There's no growth where I am. Even though my income is nice, it's as good as it's going to get, if you understand, if you catch my drift. Like, that's as good as it's going to get here. And I want to grow. I know this may seem like, oh my God, it's a no-brainer, just keep your job and shut the hell up. But if you want to stay stuck in the same cycles and you don't want to expand, that's fine. And that's what you do when you don't want that. But I want to grow. I want to see what's on the other side. So also, in a sense, I do need to shut the F up and see what's on the other side, not complain about it. But I want you guys I want to share the true journey. I don't, just like I said yesterday, I don't want to pop out at the end and say, look at me, guys. Look how great I am and how much I manifested and how easy it was. No, oh my God, I want to cry. I'm not going to. I want you to see the journey, because I think that's the most important part of sharing how anything works. When you just show the end result, then you have to go through a lot of proving. You have to go through a lot of proving, a lot of convincing. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of convincing. I don't want to convince anybody anything. I want to be a living example of what I preach. I want to be a living example of whatever message, whatever gift the divine chose to send through me. I don't want people to look at me and think, oh my God, it was so easy. Because the truth is, it's not hard, but it is uncomfortable, okay? You are going to have uncomfortable days. You are going to have uncomfortable moments. And I want you to know that that's normal. There are going to be days when you don't want to pick up your journal and journal. Like yesterday I almost didn't do it. Today I almost didn't do it, because I was just like, nothing is happening. Like, I'm sharing this and I'm like, and then I started going into a downward spiral of negative thinking. Like, oh my God, I see all these channels that are like YouTube channels that are posting every single day, and they are already at like 5,000 subscribers 3 months in. I am almost 4 months in here and I have 18 subscribers. 18. So I'm falling into the comparison trap, and I know that's normal. I know that, it's a real thing, and it is going to happen. This practice doesn't make your humanness disappear. It doesn't make you less human. It just makes you more aware of the both sides of you. So right now I'm having a human moment, and I hope you guys give me the grace to share it and not, bring me down, because I'm trying to tell you this method really is going to change your life. Yet I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I feel like crap and I don't want to journal and da. But I want you to know, like, it doesn't take away your humanness. It brings you into integration, like using your human side and your spiritual side and integrating them. And I was laying here because I was like, kind of in despair. I'm like, what am I missing? What am I not doing? What am I missing? And then I picked up my phone and I went on Instagram, and literally the first freaking reel I saw, it was a motivational reel of someone saying like, get on girl, like get up. They literally it's like the universe telling me to get up and do my practice, right? But those are the things, right? So like, yes, I'm having a human moment, but guess what? My spirit, my spiritual side's still here. Like the duality of it, both are existing at the same time. Just like we talked about yesterday, the bad things and the good things, you get to choose, right? They're always coexisting. And in this moment, it was another real realization, another real epiphany. And it's like, I don't want this to be fake. I told you guys from the beginning, when I started this channel, it's about waking up and showing up exactly as I am, without the makeup, without the cover up, without the mask. This is the real the real raw journey. I was trying real raw. Say that 10 fucking times fast. This is the real journey. This is the raw journey. This is the unmasked, masked down, real true journey. And you know what? I'm actually kind of happy this happened, because now I'm looking at my vision board and those feelings are gone. Like before this morning, before I turned on the camera, when I looked at my vision board, it literally just made me disappointed. Like I was like, ugh, like it was like, it should be here by now. Like that's my human self, right? My human side is like, ugh, it should be happening already. But now that I'm talking to you through spirit, it's all wiping away. It really is. Oh my God, you're watching this in real time. Now I'm laughing because I sound freaking ridiculous. I love my human side, but girl, what the hell was that? Oh my God, I hope you guys don't hate me for this. All 18 of you, I love you all. I do, I truly do. Thank you for being here. I can't believe this. Oh my God. Now I'm looking at it and it's like beautiful and I'm feeling it again. I'm feeling like I'm already there again. Jeez Louise. You know what? You know what? This is an amazing morning. This is a beautiful thing that happened. What the hell? I am so grateful to be human. This is the beauty of life. Oh, you just saw an ebb and flow in this, like, in the same. Oh my God, if this is not the demonstration of how life goes, I don't know what is. Of how like this whole process is, I don't know what is. Wow. I am literally, I am shocking myself. I'm surprising myself right now. Anyway, yeah, so I just turned on the camera and had a human moment with y'all. Listen, the fear's still here. I'm not gonna say it's all gone. It's still here, right? I will always still be human, and I will always embrace my humanness. I will never dismiss my humanness. But what I also won't do is dismiss my power. My power. I would not dismiss my power either. I can be human and I can be a powerful spiritual being at the same time. I can recognize that I have the power to shift in any given moment, just like I just did. Oh my God. I have the power to shift at any given moment. And you just saw it happen. What else can I say? I don't know what else to say. I had every intention of saying, I don't even know what to give gratitude for today. Because that's another reason I was laying down, like, what am I even grateful for today? That was my human moment. And then the moment I turned on the camera, it's almost like spirit came through and reminded me, gave me this beautiful, gentle reminder right in front of you guys that I'm still powerful even in this moment. I'm still powerful even in this moment. And I'm still human and I'm still powerful. I'm still a powerful human. I'm still a powerful spiritual being. And I'm still an amazing human. And I'm gonna have my human moments. And you know what? I love that this happened. All right, so this morning I'm swapping out my warm lemon water for a poppy because they've been helping me poop. If you're like me and you have a hard time going, which I do, these have been helping me go naturally, and I am so grateful. Okay. So good. This is the raspberry rose. They're low sugar. They're so good. This is not like sponsored or anything. They're so good. 5 grams of sugar. I freaking love it. And the fact that it's been making me go, miracle. And you know what's crazy? I script every single morning that perfect health exists in my body. I've always had a hard time tummy issues like going, and so as you guys know, when I do my to-do list, sometimes I have an enema on there because sometimes that's what it takes for me to go. This is TMI, I'm sorry. But again, I'm getting raw and I'm getting real here. That's all you're gonna get from me. Again, no more masks, no more faking. But yeah, I love these. Like usually I have to do enemas to go, but lately I've been going unnaturally. Anyway, so yeah, you just witnessed a human moment and you witnessed me come right back. And I just saw myself do it and I just blew my own self away. All right, I'm gonna stop babbling now, even though this has been so freaking wonderful. I am excited, thrilled to do my practice. So let's open our journals and do our practice. And y'all, this, what you just saw happen on camera right now, it is because of this practice, okay? All this going on is because of this. The message is not that this is going to turn you into some kind of superhuman, ultra spiritual floating being. This is going to help you be completely human and also completely spiritual. Both. It's going to awaken all the parts of you. And that's what's happening here, okay? So yeah, don't get it twisted. this is happening because of this practice. I wouldn't have the courage to do all the things I do now if it wasn't for this practice. So I don't want you to get it twisted. So I am gonna do it. So if you're practicing with me, grab your journal and let's get started. Okay, so I started today not knowing what I was gonna be grateful for. And now I've got a loaded a piece of gratitude today. This shift has been so huge for me. And I know maybe it doesn't seem that big to you guys, but internally, it's been so, oh, wow. I'm just so glad I got up and did this practice today because like my gratitudes are loaded. Like it was hard to pick just one reason for everything. For example, like today, I'm just gonna go through them. Today, I'm grateful I pooped. Again, I know it's TMI. I'm sorry if you are grossed out by poops, but I'm grateful I pooped this morning because it's usually hard for me. It's usually really hard for me. Like some if I let myself go naturally, I can go weeks. Okay, so that's how hard it is for me. So the fact that in this week alone, I've gone 3 or 4 times, oh my God, that's incredible. Okay, I'm so grateful I pooped because it's usually hard for me. And it feels really, really good to see my body working and supporting me more lately. And like I said, I've been scripting every single day that perfect health exists in my body. I script perfect health exists in my body. All my cells are happy and functional and strong, and my hormones are in perfect balance. Okay, I glow from the inside out, and I am actually feeling that come to life. Do you guys understand? Like, you, unless you do this practice, maybe you don't even get what I'm trying to say. But when you write something that simple, and you honestly and truthfully, when you do this practice, because you're coming from a place of gratitude, you don't have expectations for your script. You don't have expectations for these things that you're scripting. You don't, because you're already feeling so full. So like I'm writing this beautiful script that, yeah, of course I want to be real, but I don't need it to be real. So I don't really have expectations. It's kind of just fun. It's just fun to dream and uh experience it mindfully, right? But then you start seeing proof that it's actually coming to life. Like, to me, that's huge. That's big. Because again, you're already living from this place of fullness and wholeness. So you're not really expecting anything more because you feel like life is great and couldn't get better in many ways, even though you know it will. But then it actually starts getting better, and you start feeling the things you're scripting, and it really truly does feel like magic happening in front of you. It feels that way. It feels like magic. Okay, so this one thing, when it happened twice this week, I was like, oh my God, I've gone twice this week. Yay. But now a third time this morning, I'm just like, wait, in 1 week? What? That's unheard of. Without me doing an enema, that's unheard of. Okay, so, and I've tried everything under the sun. When I tell you guys, I have tried everything under the sun. Name something in the comments, and I promise you I have tried it. Okay, so this has, and I don't even think it's really the poppy. I think it's my vibration. I think it's the shifts that's happening. Okay, so I'm going to expand on this a little more. This has nothing to do with the product you're using, because when you shift internally, you just start using whatever you use starts working. Okay, when the shift is actually on an energetic level, it doesn't matter what you use in the physical. Like, it just starts working. So when people are like, oh my God, what skincare products do you use? Your skin is so amazing. I'm like, honestly, I just feel good about myself. Like, my skincare routine is my vibration. Because I use Medicube, but I don't really see a difference. Like, I just feel good about myself on the inside. I feel good about my skin on the inside. So whatever topical products I'm using is going to make me, I'm going to still feel good. Like that, this is picking up my vibration. Okay, just like they say you can charge water, this is picking up my vibration. Whatever you're putting on your skin, inside your body, it's picking up your vibration. So what is your baseline vibration? What are you emitting to these things that you're feeding yourself with and putting on yourself? That's the key to healing. Now, of course, there are things that are really, really bad for you that you shouldn't eat, but and I eat a relatively very, very healthy diet. For the most part, my diet is really healthy. But, it's you start wanting to take care of yourself when you start loving and caring for yourself anyways. Like, it's an innate thing. And this is why I believe my love attraction course back in the day was very successful, because it started from self-love. Because once you love yourself, you just start taking care of yourself in a way that you won't allow anybody to come into your life and treat you poorly. When you treat yourself well, you only want to feed yourself the good stuff. You only want to be around the people who treat you well. Like, you don't accept crap in, on, or around you. Okay? So that's just, it all starts within. It all starts right here. So that's the point I'm trying to make is, I've tried everything under the sun, but it's not until my vibration has been shifting on quantum jump levels lately. And that's really the change here. Okay. So my next gratitude. Oh my God, that was long rambling. I know. I ramble a lot. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you every video how much I ramble, and I hope you're with it. If not, I'm sorry. My next gratitude is that I am grateful for my son's loving hug this morning, because he is just, first of all, he's just so yummy. And his hug just felt so loving and grounding. And it reminded me that I am deeply loved right at the start of my day, because it was the first thing. I got up and I went to the bathroom, and he came in the bathroom as I'm like, okay, this is TMI. As I'm in the bathroom, like sitting on as soon as I plopped myself on the toilet, he comes in and he gives me a hug. And I'm just like, oh, my baby. He's the best. So yeah, it reminded me just how loved I am, just how deeply, deeply loved I am. And if I had nothing else, like that would be enough. That is enough. Like that is more than enough. Are you kidding? And lastly, oh my God, I am so grateful for the shift in awareness that just occurred on camera, unplanned. Like you can't make this stuff up. I couldn't even plan that if I wanted to. I'm so grateful for it, because allowing myself to be vulnerable and real in doing that this just now, I was able to move through it, right? I was able to move through all the overwhelm and drain and hopelessness I was feeling, instead of staying stuck in it. And it also shows me that obviously this practice doesn't make you any less human. You're still going to have hard days. You're still going to feel unmotivated. You're still going to wake up on some days and feel like, oh, I don't want to do this. And you're still going to have moments where you don't feel your best. And that's okay, right? That's what this practice is teaching you. That's all okay. At least I hope you saw that this morning. Like, that's all okay. I am grateful that I showed up anyway, right? Because it proves to me that this practice works even on days I don't feel like doing it. And that I can always shift my energy when I choose to sit with it. Okay? This is where the magic is. You actually taking control of your life, taking ownership and authorship of how you move through your day. The reason so many people are unhappy is because they are at the mercy of the world. They don't have control of how they move through their day, how they move through their lives. And that can make it really, really difficult to cultivate happiness, because it's always dependent upon the circumstances and the factors outside of you, all the elements that are completely outside of your control, right? But this practice, what it's doing is it's forcing me to take ownership of me, of my feelings, of my day, of how my morning goes, of what I choose to do, of how I feel. And that to me is the key. That to me is the cheat code to happiness, to a fulfilled life, to truly living. That is the key to well-being, to living a full, complete, happy, fulfilled, joyful, healthy life. Okay? All right. So now that I am literally floating, which is insane to me, because, well, you guys know how I was feeling half an hour ago. It's not even half an hour yet. What, 10, 20 minutes? No, yeah, it's probably been half an hour. Half an hour ago, I was not feeling like this. And oh my God, I can't believe that shift just happened in real time on camera. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I may not even edit this video, because I just feel like all the pauses and everything is so relevant to this episode, if you want to call it, to this moment, to this presence. You saw me in the present moment, moving through a moment, moving through a human moment. And if anything, I just hope you take that and you remember and you remind yourself each time you have those moments that you can shift too. You have the power to do that as well. You can get here as well. And honestly, it doesn't take, 90 days for you to get there. Once you start this practice, it starts from day one. You start feeling this from day one. Okay? So, all right, I'll leave that there, and I will get into the manifestation script. using this amazing frequency, because I really am feeling amazing now. Honestly, thank you guys. Thank you guys. More rambling. I know, I'm sorry. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable, to share, to open up, holding space for this. Um, wow. Yeah, no, thank you. Because if it wasn't for this practice, this breakthrough probably wouldn't have even happened. Because sure, I probably, maybe I would have motivated myself to do my practice today if I wasn't sharing it out loud, to, I wasn't being accountable to share this. Um, or maybe I wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't have, who knows? I probably, the hopelessness probably would have gotten to me and I probably wouldn't have done, who knows? So I'm really, really grateful for this practice. I'm grateful for that I share this, and I'm grateful for their YouTube existing and this platform, and you know, this little tiny little corner I'm carving out for me and for us, that it's now in existence in the ether. Like this place has we now have land in the quote unquote world. Like I feel like we now have real estate. This is a true, we've carved out a piece of real estate for our spiritual growth and development with this channel, with this portal, with this vortex we're creating. And it feels really, really special to me because as much as I wanted to start this journey and start this channel to help other people, it's truly more than anything helping me. So I didn't have the selfish means of starting this, but it's helping me so much so that I only want to keep going because of how good I feel, because of how amazing it's helping me grow and expand and truly see all the things that all the messages and downloads that the universe wants to put forth through me. So I want to thank you guys, because if it wasn't for this channel, if it wasn't for honestly people subscribing and watching and listening and commenting, all the amazing comments I'm getting, if it wasn't for all of that, I probably wouldn't have the motivation to keep going. So thank you all. No, really, thank you. Thank you for holding this space with me. Thank you for creating it with me. Thank you for growing it with me. Thank you for contributing. Whether you're doing this practice or not, you being here is so helpful to this vortex we're creating. It's so helpful to this portal and anybody who's going to come through it. And I really hope it's touching your life in other ways, in many ways as well, as much as it's touching mine. So, all right, I'll stop rambling and let's do our manifestation script. All right, moving on to our to feel activation. And if you've been following along, I am now manifesting a $6,000 paycheck every week. That's the income. That's my income that I am calling in. I am dreaming big, and we are manifesting $6,000 net income, like take home pay, every single week. So that has been the affirmation I've been repeating. I've been keeping on repeat every week. So we're going to put that down as my to feel affirmation. It feels easy to make $6,000 every single week. It feels easy to make $6,000 every single week. It feels easy to make $6,000 every single week. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so moving on to our to-dos for the day. What am I doing to move the needle in my professional life towards my dream, towards making this 6K a week? And what am I doing in my personal life? So in my personal life, I'm continuing to declutter. I also need to do my dishes because I did not do them last night. And I have to make dinner tonight. Okay. And in my professional life, I am editing and scheduling this. For YouTube, I am also launching Facebook ads today. TikTok Live is up in the air. I have been going live the past couple of days. It's been interesting. I've enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it. If I am going to go TikTok Live, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in the evenings. As opposed to putting it together with my morning practice. I feel like this is just so sacred that I do want to keep it just for YouTube and for this particular vortex we're creating here. It was, ooh, excuse me. I wonder if that's a coughing confirmation. It was interesting to open it up to the TikTok community, but I think that space should really be for something different. So I'm going to come up with a different live strategy for TikTok. But I think that the practice needs to stay here in this special place that we have carved out for ourselves on the internet. Okay, so that is my to-dos. I'm going through. Oh, I am going to walk on my walking pad. So that is today's practice. I think I'm going to turn on the camera to say goodbye to you guys because I feel so grateful for today. So let me turn it on. Yeah, I feel so grateful for this practice today. I didn't know that when I turned on the camera that all this was going to happen, all this was going to transpire, floating cat hairs. So I'm just so grateful for this space. I'm grateful for this channel. It's healing me more than it's probably helping anybody else. Oh my God, I love this. I love the journal. Like, look how the gold is like glowing. It's glowing. It's probably helping me and healing me more, but I truly do feel like it's gonna help somebody. I don't know who, but none of this would be happening if it wasn't for a purpose, if it wasn't for a reason. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. So yeah, I wanted to get on camera just to give you a proper goodbye and a proper sign off because today really truly was special to me. So if you listened, if you watched, thank you from the bottom of my heart and the depths of my soul. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, let me look at the camera. No, it's weird. No, thank you. Thank you. I really thank you. I am beyond grateful. Okay, look, now I'm looking. I am beyond grateful for you being here, for listening, for watching, for letting me do this, for allowing me, because if you're listening, you're watching, you're receiving this, you are allowing this space for me. So thank you so much. I love you truly, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes, bye.